on Saturday. Driving down to Atlantic City to see some friends.
You're dating someone.
Jessica? No, that's not really a defined thing.
Oh, yeah?
You're in a gambler trying to get out. Oh, worry not, milady. I am here to set her free.
Well, what about my outer nursing grad with a job interview on Monday?
What about her? She's got all day Sunday to rest up.
I don't know.
Am I hearing yes?
You're hearing it. I gotta think about it.
That's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, I can't wait, Bill. What time should I be ready?
I think I got this one.
Looking good.
Looking good. No! Yeah. Well, that's it for me.
I can tell it is. You are my rabbit's foot. Let's play money. Don't worry about it. Just remember, it's 21 and under. If it was over, it would be killing us.
Okay, okay. Let's play money, right? Let's play. Watch me win now. Dad.
I see.
I had way too much to drink.
You had fun is what you had.
That is true. Thank you.
Your parents still up?
You are not getting lucky tonight, young man.
Oh, it didn't even occur to me.
I don't believe you. But okay. Good night.
Good night. Can I have my jacket back, please?
Time.
Next time what?
You'll get lucky. That's your fish. Check
Well, how was Atlantic City? Tell me. Details, details, please.
He's fun. Didn't treat me like some delicate flower, which I like. He's got an ex-wife, but she's not in the picture.
Okay, what about the girlfriend?
She's in California for a few weeks.
Listen.
Right.
Here we go again. Where's my Beamer surf and turf?
What is that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean that I've known you since 5th grade, and we both know you don't know how to pick them. Look, just go slow, okay? You deserve someone who treats you well.
I know it's all... They're only like family to me, so the stakes couldn't be higher.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, late as usual, all the way from Woodbridge, New Jersey, 3rd Petty Officer McGuire.
Missed you, bro.
Stunning +1.
My God, she's beautiful, Bill. Marry her fast before she spooks. Hi, I'm Sue. Look at you. Bill warned you about me, right?
Lions Den, I told her.
Oh, stop. No, I'm a pussy cat. I'll give you a drink.
I'm my degree. I'm working at a fertility clinic up in Woodbridge.
Right on. How's it going?
Oh, I love it so far. Our work brings a lot of joy to people.
Not every time, though.
No, but for most couples, with all the options that are out there right now, where there's a will, there's a way. But I should tell you about the new recommendation for couples trying to conceive based on the latest medical data.
Yeah, tell me.
Have a lot of sex.
Cheers to that.
It's your happy place, isn't it?
I don't want to end up here. Virginia Beach is growing. There's going to be a demand for system engineers.
Well, you should do it.
Someday. Till then, I just get down there as much as I can.
Too bad it's a 7-hour drive.
Well, it depends who's with me.
So, I decided. I'm moving out of my parents' place.
Really? Finally. This is huge.
I know, right? And I may have found a roommate already.
Yeah?
The whole drive back from Virginia talking about it, and we're both really ready to explore this.
Okay, but living together, I mean, how well do you even know him?
I'm a big girl.
Oh.
And yeah, maybe he's got some rough edges, but nothing that I can't fix.
Okay, and when has that ever worked out? You know, I should probably warn him. Remember what happened with Tony Freese and that girl from Staten Island? You showed him outside the door butt naked and you locked the door behind him.
He deserved it.
You sent him to the hospital.
The temperature sent him to the hospital. How was I supposed to know it was 5 below 0?
Oh, honey, you knew.
You're not going to tell these stories when you're my maid of honor, are you?
Shut up. Oh, why would you do that to me, Mel? Come on.
But I'm telling you right now, it's going to be him.
You really like him, don't you?
I do.
Oh, man.
How much was that?
2,500. Which I'm about to win back.
Can't you win it back tomorrow?
21 minutes, baby. Hey, going up to the room. Okay?
All right. Good luck, everyone.
Or I got pulled into a serious game of poker.
I missed you.
You got me now. Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Who's hungry?
Oh my God. Yes, please.
So I could not crack this player last night. I thought I had his tell, but then he beat me 6 hands straight.
Nice tell?
Yeah, it's something somebody does that tells you they're bluffing. So, maybe he rubs his nose. Maybe he holds his cards a certain way. It could be anything. Well, this guy kept rubbing his sunglasses. Turns out they were just fogging up. To another memorable evening.
Anne's morning. So what's your...
Easy. Your smile.
My smile.
There it is, right there. 1,000 watts of blinding light.
That is so not true.
It's the ultimate smoke screen. You're even using it now.
Oh, really? How is that?
Because you saw me in the mirror a minute ago. And now you're trying desperately not to let on. It's okay, babe. Melanie Slate. Will you marry me?
Oh my God, he's gorgeous.
Can I afford this?
It's okay, I know a guy. And look at you. You're worth it 1,000 times over.
Yeah, can I help you?
Hi, I could talk for a minute.
You couldn't have called first?
I was afraid you might tell Bill. Oh my God, he lets you get your nails done.
Look, I'm sorry, but why are you here exactly?
To warn you, like I wish someone had warned me. It's 2 minutes, woman to woman.
Ex-wife to fiance, you mean?
Please.
Look, Mercy, what Bill and I have together, it's not what you guys had.
Not yet. I'm your preview.
Mercy.
He's a serial cheater. Every chance he gets, he probably cheated on someone to be with you. Look, the real reason I came here is I know what that man's capable of, and I couldn't live with myself if something happened to you.
He was violent with you?
Not exactly, but trust me,
Not
he has it in him. The times he wanted to hurt me are too many to count. By the end, I was scared for my safety. I mean, you've seen his temper, right?
What's going on? What you doing here?
You just decided to show up?
Okay, Marcy, this is harassment. You can't just...
Got it. No good deed. You'll learn the hard way now. Good luck to you. Really.
I feel sorry for her. She just can't stand the idea of me being happy. You okay?
Yeah, I mean, she's lying, right?
How can you even ask me that?
No, I know. Of course. Of course she's lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's lying.
I'm sorry. Just come on inside, okay? I made dinner. Apparently I've grown a little.
Okay, impossible. Look at you.
Not so impossible.
Oh my God.
We weren't even trying.
Oh my God. How long are you?
7 weeks. We weren't going to be sharing the news, but I just had to tell you.
Because I'm the godmother, right?
Well, you're in the running.
I'm in the running.
You know, Bill's sisters. He's lobbying for Cindy.
Oh.
The guests are seated.
Okay, well, he can lobby, but I'm not going down without a fight. Babe. Look at you. Getting married? A baby on the way? Okay, well, you really just hit that light speed button, huh?
I know, right?
You better hold on, because things are about to get real.
Let's get a picture of you ladies here. Great.
So,
When you spend $500K, you spend half that in Virginia Beach.
how would that even work for us?
No, my job is here. My parents are here. Childcare.
We're never getting out of here.
Sweetie, Virginia Beach can still be our long-term plan. Okay? I want to move there too someday. But right now, this is the best place for our family.
University's gonna promote me, I think. Did I tell you?
Well, that's fantastic.
Adjunct professor to tenure track. Still gonna handle all the network contracts, but that classroom stuff will be some extra security for us.
And it's gonna look really good on our mortgage application. Did I tell you one of my clients said...
Can we please go house shopping this weekend?
Sure, why not? Clearly there's no stopping you.
Right answer.
Happy wife, happy life.
National Basketball League was busy last night with 7 games on the schedule. The Cavaliers came up with a surprise upset, beating the Bullets 108-99. The Lakers had no trouble with the Rockets, winning 124-88. The Nuggets just got by the Knicks, 114-1 over the Bucks, 98-94. The Celtics edged the Bulls 110-108, and the Pacers defeated the Mavericks 121-113. The Intercontinental Heavyweight Boxing title is on the line tonight in Vegas.
See you next week. Oh!
And there's a terrible crash on turn 3, race fans. So sorry.
No, it's fine. You're okay. Can I help you?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Dr. Miller.
Hi.
Can you point me to the conference room? Dr. Scott's expecting me.
Of course, Doctor. It's to the left of the nurse's station.
Right. Thanks.
Yeah. The clinic hired another partner. I have 4 bosses.
Oh, who is he?
Some big shot from D.C. He's hot, though. Has the whole nursing staff just drooling over him.
Yeah. Is he single?
Of course. I'm excited to have a bigger house, a better neighborhood. Well,
here's to living the dream.
Hey, Celine, how's it going?
Hey, Phil. Want to join us?
Oh, can't, sorry.
but where are you going?
AC.
It's date night. The boys are with my parents.
It's gonna have to be next week. Walter asked me to drive down with them. Oh, I transferred some money to the casino line.
So, hey, Bill. There's no more play money. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of housing costs soon. We really need to be saving money.
Don't worry. Tonight I'm gonna win. Don't wait up.
What's going on?
It never stops.
Hi.
Daniela. Hey, I'm Melanie.
Hi, Melanie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What a beautiful accent. Where are you from, Daniela?
Oh, I'm from Brazil. I'm here for school.
In Newark?
Yeah, New Jersey Institute of Technology.
NJIT. It's a good school. My husband actually works there.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Perfect way to make some extra cash, you know. Hey, I wanted to ask you. This guy I'm seeing is worried that the hormones will interfere with our sex life. Is that true?
It can happen for some donors, but most of the time the biggest complaint is just the mood swings.
Well, nothing he can't fix with some fine jewelry, right?
I like the way you think, Daniela.
Oh, call me Danny. Everyone does.
Okay, Danny. So today's pretty simple. It's really just about blood work. Got a gown for you right here. I'm gonna step out while you get undressed, and the doctor and I will be back in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Danny. Danny DeCruz.
She ready?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
You look like you could use a minute. Look, I'll have Gail cover for you.
No. It's a blood draw, and there are tricky veins, and Gail gets nervous. It's fine.
I'll do it myself then.
It's fine. Thank you.
This is fun. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Eating Ollie's for breakfast. You?
Sorry, hit that faculty thing. Trying to sneak out, but Marty wouldn't let me.
I thought it was an early dinner. What time did you get back?
Oh, it was late, because you're not going to believe it. Here's some more juice, bud. By the time I get out of there, car's missing. Campus police towed it. Took me 3 hours to get it back.
Wow. What a night.
Mm-hmm, no kidding. All right, gotta go.
Miss Parker, actually, her progesterone's back up. And
I'm sorry,
she missed her...
missing needs, what did you say?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just home stuff.
Well, not that it's any of my business, but if there's anything we can do for you here, days off, shorter hours,
No.
paid cruise.
No. It's very kind of you.
It's not kind, it's selfish. You're our best nurse. We'd fall apart without you.
This paper. I'm really sorry. If you could try cashing it tomorrow, I'll make sure that the funds are in there. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, bye. Go brush your teeth.
Hey, this is Bill. Hey, it's me.
Why are you calling me here? Are the boys okay?
Your cell's off. Boys are fine. Got good news for you.
Well, what is it?
Offer was accepted. We got the house.
Oh, that's... Well, that's great. This is good news for you, too.
It is. I just hope we can afford it.
Well, we can as long as we're careful with our money. You know what? I got a lot of work to do. I gotta go.
Yeah, me too. See you later.
All right, bye.
I think he suspects.
I don't really care. It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. So where do you see us taking this?
To every bed we can find together.
I'm serious.
No, I'm not ready to divorce my wife. That's what you're asking.
No. I mean, I am, but I wouldn't want to do that to the kids. I'm a child of divorce. I don't want that for them. Or maybe...
Lots of people are stuck in bad relationships.
But I'll never escape him, though. His gambling is a wrecking ball for our future and the boys' future. To top it all off, an offer we made on a house was accepted, which is crazy. But at least it's the money that he can't gamble away.
Maybe this can be a fresh start. You guys can start over.
He'll never change.
What are you doing now?
I couldn't sleep, so I'm just getting some work done.
3 in the morning? Come back to bed.
I'll be there in a minute. Hey, Mom. 101. Yeah, no. Yes, you can go ahead and give him some Tylenol, thanks. Not the grape helix, the cherry. The cherry one, please. I gotta go.
Man, they are not paying you enough for these hours.
Where did the parking trolls get you again?
Someone moved my car. Left it back at the office.
I don't understand. Who would do that?
Someone with a spare key? You made me miss a drinks meeting with Marty, my boss. The guy who decides tenure.
I don't know what you're talking about, but, you know, the boys are sleeping. So if you could just keep your voice down.
Did you move it?
You know, remove your car? Of course not.
There it is. 1,000 watts of blinding light. Smell the hooks. Anyone not paying attention? Did you move my car?
What did I just say?
Except you were smiling when you said it, bitch. We both know what that means. Did you move my goddamn car?
And why would I do something like that? Can you think of any reason? Congratulations, Mr. Three-Bath Residence in Warren County. To the future.
Hope we're not in over our heads.
Well, there's no going back now. What's done is done.
We found it heading up torso, Chief. Yeah, they have to belong to the legs that washed up last week. Same brand suitcase, the Kenneth Cole. Probably one of those luggage sets. Yeah, he's working on it. Almost done. Copy that. My God. Who does this to another human being?
Mr. Caporero?
Yes?
I'm Detective Stallion with the Woodbridge Police Department. Is your stepdaughter, Melanie, here?
Yeah, she is. Can I tell her what this is about?
Who's she talking inside, sir?
All right, come on.
I went to her house. The cleaning lady told me she was here. Please. Do you mind if I sit?
Yeah.
I think it would be better if the children weren't here.
Okay, well, now you're getting me worried, Detective. The boys, can you go with them? Huh? Can you take them? Go, Grandma. Come on, guys.
Who wants ice cream?
You want some ice cream?
Leave the balls there.
There's no easy way to say this, ma'am. Your husband, Bill McGuire, was found dead in Virginia.
Oh my God.
I know he'd been reported missing. His friends, John and Susan Rice, identified the body for him.
From the water? What did he drown?
They'll be reaching out to you shortly.
This isn't happening.
I'm so sorry, ma'am.
My God, are the boys in the other room?
I'm so sorry. You need to take compassionate leave. A month or two.
No.
I'll have HR clear.
I want to work. It'll keep me sane. You're here. God, I can't believe he's dead. All this time, I thought he was just off binging with his girl. I don't even want to go there.
You just bought it?
With Bill. No, I'm just gonna stay with my parents until I figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh my God.
I can only imagine what you're going through. I mean, yeah, things went good at the end. You guys have history together. You have memories. You need to grieve. So if you want to take a break from us, I mean, I completely understand.
No. No, you don't get it.
A lawyer isn't needed, by the way. This is not adversarial.
Oh, Judy's just my divorce attorney. I only asked her to be here as an extra set of years.
All right, Miss McGuire, if I could start with the last time you saw Bill.
Yeah, April 28th, in the early morning, around 4 or 5, is when he walked out on us.
On you and your children?
Yes.
And this was at the house at 2902 Plaza Drive?
Right, yes. He got physical. It wasn't the first time, but I was worried about what might happen when he came back.
Physical meaning violent?
Yes.
You did the right thing, ma'am. Too many women wait.
So had he not died, Bill would be coming back to divorce papers. That was your intention?
I retained duty right after the restraining order.
Okay. So, just so I'm clear, the fight that led you to end the marriage took place the day after you and your husband closed on the Warren County property.
Yeah. A ridiculous timing, I know.
That's a beautiful house. I mean, it's like it's your dream home, really.
Not Bill's. I loved this house, but mostly I thought real estate was a good way to lock up our money so that Bill couldn't touch it.
Okay. The next step for us, we need to search your home.
Great.
You want a Kenneth Cole luggage set, Ms. McGuire?
I do. I did. I don't know. I think Bill took it with him when he left. I don't know if it's Kenneth Cole, but it's maybe something name brand.
Miss McGuire, this laptop, yours or Bill's?
It's both of ours. We shared it.
May we take it for a few days?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know what else they want from me. I have answered their questions. I've bent over backwards trying to help them, and now they're just buzzing around the house like bees.
Okay, don't take it personal. They're just doing their job.
Celine's right. They're checking their boxes. They have to look at the spouse.
God, it's an awful feeling.
It'll pass. Just tell them everything.
What's everything?
Anything relevant. Full cooperation.
Well, what if it's not relevant, but they might think it is?
That doesn't sound good.
Remember how Bill had a felony for perjury? You know, the whole speeding ticket thing. It's finally, I just gave in.
Get what, sweetheart?
A gun. He wouldn't leave it alone. You know, especially once he knew we were moving. He thought we needed protection out there.
What kind of gun?
But I don't know. I don't know a gun from a can of paint, Pop. But whatever he told me to get, a pistol.
Okay, where is it now?
Hell if I know. I gave it to him. I never saw it again.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We tell them now. Get out in front of it.
But the bigger problem is gonna be when I bought it.
A nickel-finished Taurus 38, 1 box of wad cutter rounds.
April 26th. And where is this on our timeline?
2 days before she claimed she last saw the victim.
Download me. Where are we?
There's zero evidence she had plans to leave him. All her legal moves, the abuse claims, the TRO, hiring a divorce lawyer occurred immediately after Bill vanished.
An attempt to backfill her narrative.
Exactly.
You've got the gun purchase. You don't have the gun, though. She claims that Bill took it with him.
You have 1 bullet retrieved from the torso's rib cage, a wad cutter, just like...
They exactly matched the bags from the McGuire kitchen. Same grade of plastic, same factory. But also the same commonality problem as the bullets. They're sold all over the East Coast.
I'm not worried about it. Now, where are we on DNA?
Nothing at the townhouse. Some very heavy bleach residue, though. Somebody cleaned well.
Not in Bill's car.
You found it?
Thursday, an impound yard in Atlantic City. His DNA, all over the floor mats.
Blood?
Skin fragments. Most likely tracked in on someone's shoes.
Good.
I think you should know that in person, I find her convincing.
Steady as she goes in her interviews.
I find Meryl Streep convincing. She's still an actress. Interest just got a lot more interesting.
I know we're grieving, but I've lost my brother, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. He deserved better. That service was totally rushed. The priest didn't even know his name.
But that was the only time slot that they had left.
Where were the boys?
Mom, hey, the boys are 2 and 4. They cry for their daddy every single night, and I hold them until it stops. I was just trying to spare them.
Bill would have wanted them here.
Well, I couldn't really ask him now, could I? And since when are you so concerned about the boys? You're the aunt they barely know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that was not okay. I'm a single mother in the middle of a nightmare, and I'm just trying to get through it.
It's not over until they found his killer. You haven't forgotten about that, have you? Because you seem remarkably uninterested.
The boys and I need to keep living, Cindy.
Leaving our way.
Well, I'm sorry the service wasn't to your liking. No police contact for 2 months.
Maybe they moved on.
I think the waiting is hell. Some days I just wish they'd just get it over with and arrest me already.
Hey, it won't come to that. I promise. You're innocent. That's where they'll end up.
Good morning. Thank you.
Dr. Miller, Detective Stanyon, Woodbridge Police Department. You have a minute?
What's this about?
I just have
Mostly, he may be better qualified to assist you.
I don't think so, Doctor. That is a beautiful family. We need to talk.
Where are we with motive? Anything more, Terry?
We don't need more. We've got a lover. The oldest story in the Murder Your Spouse book.
Or maybe it's something bigger.
Bigger?
Deeper. When Melanie was 4, her dad ditched the fam for a brand new life in California, then promptly died of liver cancer.
What, that made her a sociopath?
Maybe not sociopath, but everyone has triggers.
Did you move my goddamn car?
Add domestic violence to the mix.
Okay, wait. No, we are not maligning the victim. No, she says he got rough with her, but we don't know that. There's no report of that.
I thought we were discussing motive.
We are. A motive that gets a win for us. You know, a victim who had it coming isn't going to do that, and neither is a sad, weepy childhood. No, the fantasy of starting a new life with someone without any of the trappings of her old one. I mean, people can relate to that. Who of us hasn't dreamt of doing that, at least at one point?
Of killing our spouses?
No, of being free, totally free of a mess that we've made. Okay, Terry, tell me your story.
From?
The night of.
Early morning, actually. 4:30 a.m. The suspect claims that...
Defendant.
We haven't charged her yet.
Well, it's just...
In the defendant claims in court filings and police interviews, she had a fight with the victim and feared for her life. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I regret to inform you, there was no fight. The night he and Melanie closed on their dream home and celebrated with wine, she killed him in cold blood. And Bill never saw it coming. How could he know? That 2 weeks earlier, the defendant was on her home computer conducting internet searches on how to sedate someone. Just 2 days before that night, she drove to a Pennsylvania gun store where she would purchase the .38 caliber Taurus revolver she would use, forge her lover's signature, and handed over a fraudulent prescription of 500 milliliters of chloral hydrate syrup to a pharmacist. How could he know that when he closed his eyes that night, drugged from the altered wine she had given him, that he'd sleep just long enough for her to drop the kids off at preschool and return to end his life? How could he know that he would never wake up?
Can I say something?
Yes, Anne.
So far, the townhouse is clean. They did a Lumo search and they didn't find anything. No blood in the bathroom, no blood on the couch.
I'm having a team from the outside come and do a deeper dig.
Yeah, but what if the crime scene proves to be somewhere else?
It won't, and we don't want it to. No, the townhouse is a better story. Okay, keep going, Terry. From the shooting, he's dead on the couch.
So now Melody has a bottom that night. So now Melody has 2 days to get Bill into the suitcases and clean up her mess. She did a good job on the house. Perfect, in fact. But she forgot about her shoes. Fragments from her butchering all over the floor mats.
I don't like skin fragments. It's too clinical. You know, let's say human sawdust.
I like that. human salt is.
I think we're ready.
Now remember, use your listening ears for Miss Gale today, okay?
Okay.
All right. Mwah. I love you, baby. And Oma and Pop-Pop are going to pick you up after school. Okay. Have a good day.
Melanie McGuire, put your hands on your head. Interlace your fingers. Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. The court will provide one for you. Do you understand these rights you've just heard?
Yeah.
Let's go.
How are you pleading? To the arresting charge of first-degree murder of William McGuire. Counsel's request for a preliminary hearing is denied. Bail is set at $750,000.
Yes, this is Michael Caporaro. I do all my banking with you. Can I speak to a loan officer, please? I want to take out a second mortgage on my house. No. I'll hold. I need to speak with him right away.
The arrest of Melanie McGuire represents a 13-month effort to bring William McGuire's killer to justice. Now, forget the prurient, honor his life with our actions in court. We haven't decided if we will seek the death penalty, but the rank barbarity of this crime certainly puts it in play. You know, that's all for now.
Michael! They're perfectly to Michael!
Hey, what's going on here? No.
They're taking the kids, Michael.
No. We're gonna stay with us. They're gonna stay with us.
They're fine here.
No, honey, no. Hey, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get them back. We're gonna get them back. It's okay.
Not okay.
It's okay, honey. Guys.
Oh, goodness. Look at it.
Hi, baby.
Oh, sweet. Oh, my goodness. Oh, good to see you.
How'd you come up with it, Pop?
I moved some things around. It's no big deal.
Oh, he moved mountains, son.
It's just money.
Well, we gotta get to the custody hearing. It's in 15 minutes.
No way we'll make it, sweetie.
Well, not if we don't move. Give me the keys.
Upon the completion of their physical and psychiatric evaluations, both
No, I'm their mother.
You're late, and you will ask permission to address this court or be sent out.
Permission to address the court, Your Honor.
Do you have counsel?
No.
Quickly.
I'm out on bail for a crime I did not commit, and my boys need their mother. I have no prior criminal history.
Miss McGuire, this is an emergency hearing, and as such, when you retain counsel, you will have avenues to contest my ruling.
Yes, but Your Honor,
I'm speaking, Miss McGuire. Given the extraordinary gravity of the criminal action against you, but to revoke custody. So at this time, the court hereby assigns emergency sole guardianship to Jack and Jason's aunt, Miss Cindy Lagash. Next case.
Bill's sisters are lying to family services about me. I can petition for supervised visits, but a social worker has to be there. Brad.
I'm here.
Have you been watching TV? Charlotte's not talking to me. I'm surprised there.
RMA fired me today.
Oh, Brad. I'm so sorry.
The detectives called me. They want to meet with me again.
About what?
They think I'm your accomplice.
For something that didn't happen?
I know. Yeah, they're just trying to scare me. They said on the day you bought the gun, we were on the phone for 100 minutes. You know what that looks like?
Well, we did nothing wrong.
So you tell me, right?
I already have.
Just say it again.
On my children's lives 1,000 times over, absolutely nothing.
I know. Thank you.
What's going on?
Nothing. No, nothing. Sweetie, I just wanted to hear it again. I gotta go, okay? I'll check in with you later.
I love you.
I love you too.
I know what you're thinking. Why me to help?
But another way to think of it is you're in a position to help her. Could be we're way off. What you get from her proves it. We're way off. I hope so, Dr. Miller. I really do.
Number 2? $10. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Come in. Come in. Joe Tacopina. Can I call you Melanie?
Please do.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Can we get you anything? Water, coffee?
No, thank you.
I must say, you've got quite the advocate in Celine Trevisis. She was relentless.
Yeah, that's Celine.
This is Stephen Toronto. He's licensed in New Jersey, so he'll be my co-counsel.
Good to meet you.
Hi.
What they're doing to you, Melanie, is appalling. Prosecutors are bullies, but Prezioso has her own sadistic breed. Well, it's time she met me. I tear bullies to shreds. So let's get to work. Shall we?
Yeah.
Good. Take me to the last time you saw Bill McGuire.
Well, we had just closed on the Warren County house. I was ecstatic. Bill, not so much. Finished it, but it didn't relax Bill at all.
God damn it, it's unbelievable.
Bill. It's 4 in the morning.
How many times have I said I don't want to see dryer sheets in this house? They're for lazy people. You ever heard of fabric softener? Your problem is you don't listen. How many times did I say I don't want this house? $500,000 is gonna wreck us. What are you doing?
I'm cleaning up.
Leave it! Would you want to clean it? Look this. Open up. Yeah, just good, right? Yeah, swallow. Swallow. Swallow all the way.
Mommy?
Open the door.
Fine. I'm done with this.
I know, it's okay. It's okay.
That must have been very scary. What happened next?
We stayed in the bathroom. I could hear him packing. Then I heard the garage door open. He sped away. And that's the last time I ever saw him.
Who do you think killed your husband?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure Bill had a long list of people who he pissed off. Maybe he owed some bad guys money. I don't know who did this to my husband.
Let's turn to the days immediately after he left. Prezioso has your Easy Pass records. You drove to Atlantic City, they say, to dump Bill's car. You can do that now, or if...
No, I don't need any time. It's just embarrassing, is all. Not one of my finest moments. It's dumb. I went to Atlantic City to look for Bill's car. Once I found it, I moved it with my spare key. I drove it to another casino a few miles down the road. You know, good luck finding your car, you jerk. But at the time, I'd been taking Xanax. I had taken a few that night. I was in no condition to be driving home, so I took a cab home. When I got back to Woodbridge, I was feeling better, and I needed my car, so I went back for it.
Just so we're clear, that's another 2 hours in the cab. For a total of 4 hours, the combined fare is close to what, $500?
Yeah.
For a prank?
For my hide-a-car revenge, yes. I mean, I'd done it before. I could tell you a better story, but it wouldn't be true.
You also called Easy Pass Billing to try to get the charges erased on this trip.
Right. After they started investigating me, I was worried how it would make me look.
No kidding.
Stephen, the story has to be perfect, not hers. Know what our client is? Consistent. A year's worth of police transcripts and recordings, and she never wavers. That tells the jury she's honest. Hell, even her boyfriend couldn't shake her. Janice.
Well, we did nothing wrong.
Well, you tell me, right? I mean, if you had anything to do with what happened to Billy, tell me.
I already have.
Just say it again.
On my children's lives 1,000 times over.
A wiretap, ladies and gentlemen, is a weapon of choice for lazy prosecutors. In my client's case, detectives used Dr. Miller to question her by proxy, forcing the man she trusted most to catch her at her most vulnerable, without the benefit of counsel. Remember, entire motive for killing her husband. And yet, I ask you, where on those many tapes recorded during raw and intimate moments does my client admit or even imply she had anything to do with Bill McGuire's death? Nowhere. Even as Dr. Miller pressed her over and over for the confession Ms. Prezioso so desperately wanted. While Dr. Miller was making those recordings, he was still seeing my client. Detectives were telling him. Those recordings only exonerate my client. They show the true, the unguarded Melanie McGuire. Imperfect? Yes. Seeking refuge from a cruel and violent husband.
Don't touch me!
But a depraved killer? No way. Never. So let's be done with all this. We can grieve the victim, and we absolutely should. But members of the jury, I ask you, end this persecution of this crime. Allow her to get on with her life. Allow her to go home to her children. Thank you.
I gotta be honest. Keeping up with the defendant's fantastical account over the past 2 years has been an A. Can't spin the human sawdust she tracked into Bill's car after cutting him to pieces. You need nothing more to convict her, but there's even more. And you have it in abundance, starting with the fact that there was no fight. In the early hours of April 28th, 2004, there was no fight. No, Bill never sped off in his car. No, instead, he lay in a stupor. From the chloral hydrate that the autopsy found in his blood, by the date rape drug that Melanie used to poison him. What happened next took 2 days, and it is not for the faint of heart. A 7-hour drive. Now, just think about that, ladies and gentlemen. 7 hours in a car with her husband. Did she reflect in horror on what she had done? Did she show any remorse whatsoever? No, her actions tell us that she did not. Because Melanie's last act that night was to throw out the father of her children like she was throwing out the trash.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defense and the prosecution have rested. You've heard my instructions. You are hereby dismissed to begin deliberations.
They're drowning in reasonable doubt. Acquittal. No question.
Alice Davis, thank you for having us. Yeah, of course.
I just hope the jury does the right thing for Billy. Patty has fought so hard for him, for us, for justice.
And we're rolling.
It's day 2 of jury deliberations. You're out on bail, a free woman. Staring at the very real prospect of life in prison. The waiting must be... Hell, if it were a movie, I'd watch it.
Melanie has been lying about my brother for 2 years. And now this trial has been 7 weeks of nothing but lies, lies, lies. And it's time for a verdict of guilty to finally shut her up.
Joe Tacopina told a story, told the truth. A version that, quite frankly, many people are having trouble believing. Well, let's hope the 12 people who matter the most are smarter than that.
I feel most for her parents, Linda and Michael, who I've always adored. She's put them in an impossible position. What kind of a person doesn't search for the missing father of her children?
Even with all and alive.
For weeks after Billy vanished, I begged her to go with me to Atlantic City, to pressure the police there, to make phone calls to anyone who knew him, to help us. She refused, and that told me everything. Should tell you everything, too. Thank you.
Finally, let me ask you about Dr. Miller. He assisted in the effort to convict you. Did you hold it against him? No. They threatened him, and he knew I couldn't incriminate myself. If you could do it all over again, would you still have the affair? What do you think happened to Bill?
Do you really think he ran afoul of the mob?
It certainly fits. Money on the street in AC, that's how you get bullets here and here.
Well, regardless of the verdict, when this program airs, viewers are going to hear claims from you that are impossible to corroborate. Why should our audience trust you?
I have no control over that. But I know that I'm innocent. Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that you get this a lot, but you have an incredible smile.
Phil used to say that to me. 1,000 watts of blinding light, he'd say.
Ladies and gentlemen, the jury has reached a verdict. I know there will be strong feelings of both agreement and disagreement, but outbursts will not be tolerated. Clerk Hacker, you may proceed.
Mr. Foreman, how do you find as to the count of the indictment charging Melanie McGuire with the murder of William McGuire on or about April 28, 2004, in the jurisdiction?
We, the jury, finds Melanie McGuire guilty on all charges.